Hi, Mia! It's so nice to see you! Mia, hey! You look as cute as usual today!
Hi, boys!
All the guys in class are fawning over Mia again today. Hey, Mia. No response again today. My name is Akito Sekiya. I'm a high school junior, and I'm pretty much average in everything. Whether it's appearance, smarts, or athletics, I don't really stand out at all. And then there's Mia Yamina, the girl sitting next to me. She's the prettiest girl in our grade, and she's got the brains to match. She's basically perfect. The two of us couldn't be any more different. But we've been neighbors since we were born. We practically grew up together. Being childhood friends with her sounds nice on paper, but as I said before, for some reason, she starts ignoring me and giving me the silent treatment. She used to be so nice to me. And then everything changed once we started middle school. I guess that's around the time when people start to drift apart. Doesn't matter how close we used to be. Maybe I should just leave her alone from now on. Anything would be better than having her just ignore me like this. Besides, she probably hates me now anyway. Saturday, 3 days later.
Don't just throw away my stuff without my permission!
I've heard some noise coming from next door since this morning. Hey, wait a second. Isn't that Mia's voice? Who's she talking with?
Mia, please. Why don't you grow up and act your age for once? Don't you think you've made enough of these?
Why does it matter to you? Let me do what I want, Mom!
Maybe it doesn't, but you already have so many of these Akito dolls, right? Can't you just throw some of the old ones away?
Huh? Did she say Akito dolls? Does she mean toys that I used to own?
No way! I'll never get rid of them! I want my room to be filled with nothing but Akito someday! Now gimme those back!
What's going on here?
Wait a second, what is that?
Akito?
Oh, hi there, Akito. I haven't seen you in so long.
Oh, hi, Miss Yamina. What exactly is going on here?
Mia, now's your chance. Why don't you explain to Akito here what you've been making?
I don't want to! I know he'll hate me for sure!
Come on, Mia, you know I'd never do that. Just tell me what this is about. Otherwise, I'll just see you as a creepy stalker who has piles and piles of dolls of me.
Exactly, honey. See? Akito is a smart boy. Is that what you want him to think?
Shut up, Mom! This isn't about you!
If you say so, dear. But please, Akito, come in and let's talk about this inside. If you keep screaming out here, the whole neighborhood's going to hear us.
Fine, let's go inside, Akito.
Mia, why don't you tell Akito all about your room?
And I can't! You know what it's like, right, Mom?
Fine. If you're not going to tell him, maybe it would be faster if you just showed him instead.
I guess. But Akito, promise me you won't hate me, okay? Promise!
Of course. I'd never hate you, Mia. No matter what, I'll be here for you.
Are you sure? You really promise? Really?
I promise. Whatever it is, I'll accept you for who you are. While making light conversation and jokes, we headed inside Mia's house. What's going on here?
These are all my Akito doll and plushie friends.
I can see that. I just thought you had maybe a few lying around here and there, but this? Why do you have so many? And on that shelf there, they all look the same too! These two here are 100% identical!
Seriously? Look closer! This one's Akito number 12, and that one's clearly Akito number 43. See? Number 12 here is making a loving smile, and 43 is making a confused, forced smile. For 43, I perfectly recreated the face you made in math class 2 months ago when the teacher asked you to solve a problem and you didn't know the answer. What do you think? Don't hold back. I want you to be honest now. I've never shown these to anyone else before, so I'm even more curious what the real deal has to say.
I don't know if it's a perfect recreation or not, but don't you think all this is going a little bit overboard?
Oh, but I worked really hard on all of these. I was really hoping you'd tell me what you thought.
She's looking at me like a craft worker trying to sell me their products. I don't understand what's going on here, but I don't think Mia's ever talked to me this much since elementary school. I'm just so happy to have a conversation with her. Maybe I can forget about the details for a second. Although, that's a little bit difficult when the details are a wall full of dolls of me. Wait a second, did you just say number 43?
Uh-huh, that one's number 12, and that one's number 43.
You're telling me you made 43 of these things?
They're not things, they're Akito friends. And there's 47 doll friends. The plushie friends were a bit more expensive to make, so I only have 10 of those. But tomorrow, I'm about to put the finishing touches on a half-scale model, so that'll be friend number 58.
58 friends? And what? A half-scale model? Half my height? Isn't that way too big? I'm 5'7", so that thing must be almost 3 feet.
Let's see, you're exactly 5 feet 7.17 inches, so it'll be 2 feet 9.58 inches.
Right. Hey, wait a second! How do you know my exact height anyway?
When you were talking with a friend at school, I snuck up and measured you from behind.
Oh, really? I must not have noticed. Just for the record, there's not a bigger one than that, is there?
Of course not.
Every time Mia tells a lie, she always looks down at her right hand like that. Mia, tell me the truth.
It's a life-size body pillow of you.
Life-sized?!
Well, I say life-size, but it's not exactly life-size since I made it when we were still freshmen, so it's only 5'5".
I don't care that it's 2 inches off! That wouldn't be that big lump under the covers, would it? If I don't see it, I'm gonna be wondering for days. Can I lift these up?
Akito, don't you know it's wrong to go into a girl's room and touch her stuff without her permission?
I just have to make sure.
If I tell you not to, but you do it anyway, what's the point in even asking?
Fine, I won't then.
Hey, wait!
Mia tried in vain to stop me, but I ripped off the covers. This is so uncanny looking, it's freaky. There's no way you can sleep with this thing next to you, right? Besides, isn't it like in the way? Do you even have room with this thing here?
No, you couldn't be more wrong. I can't sleep without him here. I was even trying to think of a way I could bring him on our school trip next month.
If that thing was in the same room as me at night, I think I'd start crying. Can you please just not? How do you even sleep with that there?
Huh? Like this, obviously. How else would I do it?
She's lying there with a death grip on me. Curse that stupid pillow. Why couldn't that be the real me?
So, now that you've seen my room, you understand, right? I love you so much, I don't even know what to do with myself. Won't you please go out with me?
What? She just asked me out? I had a crush on her for so long. I want to say yes, but... Mia, before I answer that, can I ask you a question? Why'd you even make all these dolls and plushies and stuff of me in the first place?
Oh, fine. There is a good reason why I had to make these after all.
There better be! So can you please answer the question?
Well, it all started 4 years ago. So this would be right around when we were starting middle school, I guess?
What? This is gonna be an entire flashback?
Around that time, I didn't see Akito in a romantic way or anything. But that day, something happened that changed everything.
I really like you. Will you go out with me?
That's right. When I was in middle school, I got asked out for the first time. Sorry, Sato. I don't think it's gonna work out between us. To be honest, I just wasn't really interested in love at all back then. So obviously I turned him down. But then...
Then can I ask you if there's someone you already like?
No, nothing like that. I've just never thought about any of this before.
Oh, well, is there a type of guy you like?
I guess someone who's always been by my side and is nice to me without even really thinking about it.
Okay, I guess the two of us don't really know each other that well, and I'm sure if we were together, I'd want to do everything for you.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Until now, I've never even really thought about what kind of person I liked. Huh? Wait a second. One person like that around me is...
Oh, you're finally done with your thing? Come on, let's go. I want to go home and play some games.
Akito? What are you doing here?
What do you mean? You were the one who said you had to take care of something and to wait for you. You remember?
Oh, I guess I did.
What? Did you really forget? Well, whatever. I'm glad you didn't leave me behind at least. Come on.
Okay. Hey, Akito, what kind of person do you like?
Huh? Why are you asking about that all of a sudden?
Well, truth is, someone just asked me out.
What? Really? Did you say yes?
Huh? No, of course not. I don't even know them that well.
Oh!
Yeah, and they asked me what kind of person I liked.
Really? And, what did you say?
I told him I couldn't really think of anything in particular. Someone who's always been by my side and nice to me without even thinking about it. If I told Akito the truth, it would almost be like I was asking him out.
Man, you're such a bad liar.
Huh? Why do you always know?
Because it's obvious.
Well, if you're gonna be like that, I won't tell you.
Okay, whatever. If I tell you how I know you're lying, will you tell me what kind of person you like?
No, I don't care anymore anyway.
Hey, that only makes me more curious.
So what kind of person do you like?
Hey, if you're not gonna tell me, why should I tell you?
Ah.
Well. If it isn't Akito and Mia. Howdy, lovebirds! Huh? Big bro, what are you doing here? I'm walking home from school, obviously. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, don't mind me. You were in the middle of a very fun conversation, right? Were you listening? Don't tell anyone what we were talking about, okay? Your secret's safe with me. But Mia, can I talk to you for a sec?
Huh? What is it?
Akito likes girl next door types.
Wait, you don't mean...
Hey, what are you telling her? Mia, don't listen to him! Don't worry, I didn't say anything that wasn't true. When you say that, it only makes me worry more.
I just remembered something I had to do. Don't wait up!
Huh? Oh, alright, see you tomorrow. Now that you mention it, I do remember that happening. I knew my brother would say something weird. But what does that have to do with making all these dolls?
It has everything to do with it. If you really did like the girl next door type, it couldn't be anyone else besides me, right? And after that, I couldn't help but start to look at you different. So then, I figured I needed to practice talking to you normally. That's why I created Akito friend number 1.
I guess that makes sense. I'm really sorry to say this though, but don't you think you've been giving me the cold shoulder? And it's only gotten worse since then. As soon as we got into high school, barely even talked to me at all.
Oh, that's because of this.
Huh? The life-size doll again? That's related?
Uh-huh. I told you I made this when we were freshmen, right?
I guess so, but what does that have to do with anything?
Well, after I made this, I just wanted to sleep with it every night. And I started to love you so much that actually talking to you only made me feel more awkward. Oh, Akito, I just love you so much. Let's spend the night together again.
Oh, Mia, I love you too.
I promise I'll treat you right for the rest of my life.
I'll support you for the rest of my life too.
Even if I forgive you for the terrible impression of me, don't you think you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself here?
Oh, but every time I hug this pillow, I have the best dreams about the two of us. Like last night, I dreamt that you went right up to me and whispered right in my ear.
I don't want to hear it. The more you tell me about this, the more cursed it sounds. I think your mom was right. You probably should throw these away.
Wait a second, don't say such mean things to my friends.
Well, for one thing, it's not fair to me. Why should these dolls get all your love? If you really like me, I want you to tell me for real.
Huh? What do you mean?
I guess I couldn't hide it forever. The truth is, I've liked you for as long as I can remember. But ever since middle school, I thought you hated me, so I never said anything. So when you told me how you really felt, I couldn't help but be relieved. Although, I'm not sure how to think now that I've seen your room.
Oh.
But that doesn't change what I think about you, okay? I really like you, so will you go out with me?
Yes, but are you sure you're okay with me?
More than okay. I love everything about you. Except for all these dolls. Can we please get rid of them?
Huh? What's wrong with them? I thought you liked everything about me.
Well, you don't need them anymore, right? You have the real deal right here.
Akito, don't tell me you're jealous of my Akito friends.
I don't know if I'd say I was jealous exactly. I just don't think we get along very well.
You hate them, don't you?
How can I not? We both liked each other for so long, but because of them, we were never able to say how we really felt. Oh, but maybe I should walk that back a bit. I think what my brother did was far worse than what any of these dolls ever could.
I never knew you had a side like this to you.
Of course I do. And when the girl of my dreams started treating me like dirt, I didn't know how I was supposed to go on.
Oh, yeah, I'm, really sorry about that. I guess I should have told you my feelings earlier, huh?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to take my anger out on you, or these dolls. If I just had more courage, maybe I could have asked you out back then too.
Yeah, I guess we're both to blame then, right?
I guess so. But can't you at least part with some of these? Cleaning this place must be a nightmare, and you can't exactly have friends over like this.
I don't care. I don't want to have anyone else over but you. And don't worry about cleaning. Now that we're dating, I'll make sure my room is even more spotless than it is now.
Okay, but I just don't think I'll feel comfortable being stared at by these me's every time.
I understand where you're coming from, but I just don't think I can say goodbye to any of my friends. I have so many good memories with all of them.
Well, if you put it like that, I do feel bad about throwing them away. Huh? She's looking at her right hand. Mia, tell me what you're really thinking. You know you can't lie to me, right?
I'm really happy to be dating you, but I like being surrounded by my Akito friends too.
Fine. Can you just promise not to make any more?
I won't, I promise. But if I'm done making new Akito friends, what if they get lonely?
Forget about the dolls, and let's make new memories together instead.
Akito, I love how you always say exactly what you're thinking.
I guess I did, huh? But not saying what we really wanted to was exactly what got us into this mess in the first place. So from now on, let's both be more honest with each other, okay?
Yeah, you're right. I'll tell you everything I'm thinking too.
Great. I'm glad we're on the same page then. Now that we're dating, we have a lot to catch up on to make up for all the time we hid our love for each other. 3 months later, since the two of us started going out, we've gotten so close that if I told someone she used to ignore me, they wouldn't believe it. There's just one problem. Mia, can I ask you something?
Whistle, whistle.
Don't try to whistle this away. You can't even whistle to begin with. Who's this?
Oh, that? I just had a passing urge.
Didn't you say you weren't gonna make any more of these once we started dating?
I know, but then you started making all these new expressions that I'd never seen before, and I realized I was the only one who could ever see them. Then I felt like I needed to immortalize them the only way I knew how.
Her reasoning is so cute, it's hard to stay mad. But these dolls are so infuriating, I don't know what to do. And not only that, but now this room is filled with all the dolls from before and like a billion pictures of me. There's even more me staring at me now.
What's wrong with that? We're dating, so can't I have a few pictures here and there?
Even you have to agree that this is more than a few, right? Everywhere I turn, all I see looking back at me is my own face!
But in the 4 years I was making all my Akito friends, I had to take so many pictures of you for reference, and I couldn't exactly hang those up, right? Now that I finally have so many good shots of us together, it would be a waste not to show them off.
Wait, did you just admit you were sneaking pictures of me?
Oh, crap. No?
Mia, get rid of all the pictures you took of me without my permission!
But the statute of limitations is already up anyway, right? Every one of those pictures represents an important memory for me.
You can be as cute as you want, but it's not gonna work this time. I know the two of us will continue to have our quarrels from now on, but I think we're gonna be just fine.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.